In this video, I am showing you how to make a citrus salad, a fruit salad. And this is something that I did many years ago in the fall of 2015, and I hope that you enjoy. And I do want to just say that my R sounds for saying certain words were not as good and as clear as they are now. So I just want to let you know that, but other than that, enjoy.
Today we're making my own spin on what I call a citrus salad. For the citruses today, we're using some chopped up oranges, some strawberries, and some pears. Now we're going to start by making the dressing for this, which needs some orange juice, which we have freshly squeezed from the oranges. Here we have some honey, and here we have some balsamic vinegar. Now let me give you a little tip, because you really don't need a lot of balsamic vinegar, otherwise your food will be overpowering and not as good as you want. So, this is how we're going to assemble the dressing, because for this plate, we're going to be making a very beautiful presentation, and we're going to be pouring the dressing over the salad once we finish the presentation. So this is a really beautiful and delicious dish. Now, we're going to pour some orange juice. Then we're going to add some honey. Just get a spoon here and you want all of it. Honey is really good for phlegmy throat. So if you have a phlegmy throat, honey is always the best way of doing it. That's why it's so good. We got all our honey. Then we're going to pour all olive oil and our balsamic vinegar dressing. Then, get all of it. Then, we want to whisk it. So then, mix it together very well. This dressing for the salad, this salad dressing, really accompanies, it really adds a great addition to our citrus. Very good. Now, we're going to talk about the fruit. So we're going to cut up our pear slices. So we're going to bring over pear slices. Now, let me give you another tip. This side is always the best side, because if you do it on this side, it'll be kind of rocky. You can feel how rocky it is. When you do it on this side, it's nice and still. Otherwise, you'll have a very difficult time and you'll probably cut your finger. Now we're going to cut down the pear slices. I usually use the top of the knife to get it all nice and perfect. So just press down, don't saw. And it might be a little tricky at first to get. Now we're going to bring over, I'm going to put these slices in our arrangement dish here. And we're going to bring over our strawberries. So then cut your strawberries and up into slices. Now, cut the strawberries. Now, don't use you should use a medium sharp knife, because otherwise your strawberries will bother you. It's always important to get fruits and vegetables just after they're harvested, and they're not hard to peel or cut. Now we're going to bring over our other. Then we're going to cut the strawberries. So let me remind you that cooking is not like rushing. you should definitely kind of savor it, kind of relax. Cooking, I don't know if you know this, but you and I do, because cooking is about relaxing, not about rushing or dilly-dallying. So, we're going to, whoops, I keep forgetting to finish my other strawberries, but that's okay. So now we're going to cut out other strawberries here, other straw. That's the way of showing it. You need to know how to cut, because cutting is a very important cooking skill. And everybody in this world, when they cook, needs to know how to cut. So now we're going to transfer our cut up ripe strawberries to a bowl, to this bowl here. I am really looking forward, whoops, strawberry overboard. I'm really looking forward to this salad because of all the freshness. Now, freshness is essential when it comes to cooking. Now, I'm going to move over one of our last strawberry cut up slices. We're going to cut up our last ripe strawberries. Now we're going to bring over our last pear here. Now we're going to cut the pear slices. Make sure that they're fairly small. And make sure they're ripe. So here we have our dressing. We have our cut up ripe strawberries. We have our pear. And we have our oranges. Now we're going to move over our cutting board. Oh, it's a challenge. Now we're going to give us enough room that we can work. Now, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to take time. We're not going to rush it. As I said, cooking is about relaxing. So we're going to overlap. So we're going to put slices like this over the exterior of the plate here. And you want to make sure that it tastes good and it looks beautiful. Some might be a little uneven, but that's okay. I don't mind uneven slices. We don't want to waste a thing, because in Italy, in any country in the world, they never waste anything. So, try to get all those citrusy juices. And I think you can get the picture that this is a really citrusy salad. And what I love about the salad is the freshness of the strawberries, the fullness of the pear, and the juiciness of the oranges. It all makes a beautiful, beautiful salad. We're almost done here. That's going to be enough. Wipe off my thank you. Now, we are going to put our strawberries. This salad is just a work of art. Who wouldn't want to have this? So put your pear slices in the middle, because the bigger things must go in the middle. It's kind of bulky, but it's beautiful. So now we want to there. And now I'm going to just kind of finish putting some extra straw over the spaces. There, I'm sure we have enough there. That's enough. I'm going to pour the dressing.
Let's get first.
and we're going to whisk it. So whisk the dressing. You want to make sure you whisk all dressing really well. Remember, that had the honey, the orange juice, and we had the beautiful balsamic olive oil dressing. Then we're going to just pour it, spoon it, lovingly spoon it. Don't try to pour it, because in Italy, they don't pour everything, because then they get too much. They spoon it to make it all nice and pretty. You know, just get some over the oranges. You want to make sure you go over the whole salad. You don't want to forget about anything, because you want it to really cover the salad really nicely. You make an excellent presentation. Oh, I forgot to put strawberries. We need to do the straw. There. Right. And then, after I get assembled with this, we're going to enjoy this beautiful salad. My version of a citrus salad using some fresh white strawberries, some very firm and juicy pears, and some citrusy oranges. Here it is. Bon appetit.